For the coding competition, you will be getting a link through email or through phone. So by clicking on it, you will be getting a screen like this. This will be having instructions, then details about the questions. Here it is, question 1 and 2 are coding questions, 3 database, 4 and 5 are multiple choice questions. In our case, we'll be having coding questions. Then you need to enter some details. So after this, you can click on agree and start. Then questions will be listed. So you can click on solve to solve a problem. So if I take this solve for this particular problem, you can click on this. Then question will be listed on the left side and you can write the code on the right side. So the question says that given an integer, if the number is prime, return 1, otherwise return smallest divisor greater than 1. Then an example is given, like if n is equal to 24, the smallest divisor is 2, then it should return 2. So it will describe what we should do. So the thing is, there is a function called is prime and you need to complete that code. So if you can look at this and you can find out that if the input 2 is given, then function will take the value of n equal to 2 and it should output 1 since 2 is a prime number. So you can write the code in the right side. You can write the code in these languages, C, C++, almost some 20 to 30 languages are supported. So if you want C, then you can click on C and it will show the code. So in this case, you need to complete this is prime. And if it is C++, you can click on that. And I will show you how to write one in Python. So I'll be selecting Python 3. So here it is written that you need to write code here. It is commanded. So what you need to do is you need to write a code. You can test it by clicking on run code. So it says that if input is 2, then output is 1, expected output is also 1, so that you can see what is output, and it also says that compiled successfully, otherwise the error will be printed. You can also, in this case, you can also run all test cases. There are some predefined test cases and your code will be run based on these test cases. So here you can see that for all the test cases, the output is true. Some test case you can view the test case, say test case 7. For this particular input, our output and expected output are same. Some test cases are hidden, so we cannot see that. So if you have some error, then you need to change the code. By looking at this test case, we can understand that there are some errors. Then you can modify the code. So your marks will be dependent on the number of test cases passed. So after all these are done, you can click on submit. There is no need to make sure that all the test cases are passed. Even if only some of the test cases are passed, you will be getting some marks. That's okay. So after running all this, you can click on this all. And after doing all this, you can click on submit test. Make sure that you need to submit each program and you need to submit. After all this, you need to click on this submit test. So if you click on this, you will give a message that once closed, you can no longer view or modify the test. So you can click on this and this finishes the test. That's it.